At my sister's wedding on our family farm, she toasted to forever, but she meant stealing my $3 million inheritance. I am Quinn Vale, 28 years old, and I've spent 10 years working this Kentucky soil in Lexington as a farmer, turning barren fields into thriving acres while saving every harvest dollar to claim what's mine. My sister always got the spotlight from our parents, the golden child they adored, while they treated me like the farmhand who didn't belong, the daughter they barely noticed. Last Saturday afternoon, we filled the barn with 200 guest wildflowers arching overhead and country band playing as my sister kissed her groom under the chandelier. I kept my fist balled in my dress pocket through the forced claps, catching the setup from how my sister kept gripping that sealed deed like her lifeline. As the best man finished his speech, my sister grabbed the mic and beamed, "This farm's ours, forever signed today, signed." That's when I knew the betrayal I'd traced through old letters for months was erupting right here amid the fiddle and vows. Hey, if you've ever watched a sibling steal your legacy fighting for your own land, drop a comment with where you're watching from and smash that like button. Let's get this revenge story to 1 million views. Your support reclaims what's yours. Guests surged toward the cake as my sister pulled me behind the barn wall. Deed still clutched tight, her smile fading fast. "Sign it now, Quinn, before Dad notices," she hissed, shoving the pen at me. "Sign." I took it slow, scanning the fine print while fiddle music thumped inside. "This transfers everything to you." She rolled her eyes bouquet dangling loose. "Duh wedding gift. You're just the help anyway." Help? I'd plowed those fields at dawn while she sipped mimosas in the city. Yet here she stood claiming my sweat. My father clapped from the barn door. "Hurry it up, girls." "Vows wait, vows." My mother joined him, waving frantic. "Quinn's always so slow. Blythe deserves this." Deserves. I'd fixed their fences after her horse trashed them last spring. I gripped the pen harder, jaw locked. "Mom, Dad, this farm's my inheritance, right?" My sister snatched it back. "Was? Now it's mine, married woman gets priority." "Priority?" My father nodded quick. "Your sister's right, honey. Time you stepped aside." Stepped aside. I'd cleared their debts with crop sales 3 times over. The barn doors swung wide, guests spilling out for photos, my sister's groom high-fiving my brother nearby. "Face facts, Quinn, you're the spare," my sister snapped, low elbow jabbing sharp. "Spare." Pain stabbed quick, their help, label from childhood auctions burning fresh, but I kept voice even. "Spare signs nothing." My father frowned, tugging his tie. "Don't be selfish, family first." Selfish? I'd skipped college to run this place when he quit. My mother chimed in sweet. "Blythe's starting a life, you've got dirt under nails." Dirt. That dirt fed us all. I folded the deed, once tucking it safe. After cake, private. She huffed but backed off as flashbulbs popped, guests circling the couple. My brother sauntered over, beer in hand. "Sign already, sis needs her honeymoon fund." Fund? He'd crashed my tractor joyriding last harvest. I smiled tight. "Needs a real job more?" He laughed ugly. "Farm girls jealous classic." Jealous. I'd rebuilt that tractor solo. Inside the band, struck up a real dancer spinning wild. My sister dragged me to the head table, whispering hot. "Dad promised me this, your fault we waited." Waited? For her city boyfriends to bail. I nodded, calm, slipping my phone out under the tablecloth text to Flora, my lawyer from town. "Deed forgery check ASAP." Her reply buzzed, instant scanning, now alert. Flora never slept. My father tapped forks for quiet, mic in hand. "To my eldest, may this farm bless her marriage." Bless. Guests cheered my mother, beaming beside him. My sister stood tall, waving the deed like a trophy. "Thanks to Quinn signing it over tonight." Tonight? My brother whooped loudest, spilling beer on the lace. I sipped punch, slow pulse, steady under chaos, hurt from spare, twisting sharp into focus. "Not tonight," I murmured to Flora's next text, Ink mismatch forged signature. Forged. My sister caught my eye across glasses clinking. Pen ready. Ready. I held it loose. Soon. She turned back to her groom, kissing dramatic for cameras. My parents hugged her tight. My father whispering something that made her grin wider. Flora buzzed again. DNA clause. Active blood test required for transfer. Blood. The old letter in my safe burned hot in memory. My brother leaned in close. Clock's ticking, little sis. Ticking. I met his stare cool. My clock. Cake knife sliced first tier frosting gleaming white. My sister scooped a piece, passing me crumbs. Eat up, you'll need energy to sign. Energy. For fighting their theft. I took the bite-chewing deliberate eyes on the deed in her fist. Flora's final text lit, ready to burn it, burn. I typed back, light the match. The barn filled with laughter as my sister danced with guest deed tucked in her bouquet. My parents watched, proud clueless. Hurt flashed once more, their golden girl stealing my roots, but steel surged stronger. They thought farmers missed details. Wrong soil. I slipped behind the hay bales as dancers spun past phone, already open to Flora's DNA scan, the lab report I'd ordered quiet last month after finding Mom's old clinic file. The results loaded sharp, Blythe Vale, Farsta sent maternal match. No match. My sister's name glowed red under my parents confirming what the faded letter hinted she wasn't blood-adopted secret at birth. My thumb traced the time-stamped test run yesterday, rushed for the wedding. Flora's voice buzzed through earpiece. I'd called her mid-reel. Quinn, it's airtight. Your grandmother's will specifies blood air only. Blythe's out. Out. I'd plowed night shifts to match her college fund, never knowing this. Deed forgery, too. Flora clicked fast. Signature lift your father's hand. Voided instantly. Voided. Pain sliced hot, their spare jabs from hayloft fights, burning fresh, but steel resolve iced over quick. Live reveal at vows. I whispered, peeking, as my sister twirled her groom deed flashing in her garter. Flora paused. Projector's in the loft. Hit play. It's yours. $3 million secured. Secured. The barn roared with hoots, my brother passing beers like king. I pocketed the phone, grabbing a wildflower bunch from the table cover for the loft stairs. Up the ladder, quiet projector warmed in dust screen aimed at the altar below. My sister waved guests to seats make ready. Time for the big transfer, Quinn, bring the pin. I crouched, low heart pounding, steady hurt from farm girl, twisting into diamond edge. Flora texted, burn sequence loaded deed, ignites on cue. Ignites. Downstairs my father stood beaming. My eldest deserves it all, deserves. Guests clapped eager, my mother dabbing proud tears. My sister held the deed high. Quinn sign here, little sis. Little. I hit record on my phone feed, streaming silent to Flora's firm server. Coming? I called, sweet descending, slow. She thrust the pen smile plastic. Hurry, vows, next. Vows. I took it loose, stepping to the altar center, all eyes on me. One condition first. My sister frowned. What now? Now. I nodded to the loft projector, hummed a live screen, blazing behind the hay arch. DNA results, Blythe Vale, not biological heir. Gasps ripped through 200 throats. My sister spun white. Fake, turn it off. Off. The next slide dropped. Grandmother's will, blood only. Quinn Vale, sole owner. Soul. My father staggered. Impossible. Impossible. I held the phone high, live count, ticking 100 viewers. Lab certified your adoption papers, Dad. Hid it 35 years. Hid. My mother clutched her pearls. Lies. Slide 3 ignited a digital flame animation, licking the deed copy. Forgery void, burn complete. My sister lunged wild for the projector remote, but I sidestepped clean years of dodging cows kicking in. You're not my sister, I said, flat voice carrying barn wide. Never were. Never. Guests whispered, frantic phones whipping out. My brother charged, then fistballed. You bitch, give it back, back! I clicked final slide. $3 million transferred Quinn Vale. Transferred. He froze mid-step, face crumbling. My sister sank to her knees, veil dragging dirt mascara streaking black. No, my wedding. Wedding. The groom backed away, slow ring slipping loose. My father grabbed my arm hard. Stop this, family. I shook free easy. Blood family's me. The screen looped DNA-proof guests filming wild cheers, breaking sporadic then thunderous. My mother wailed. We loved her. Loved. I'd mucked stalls for her prom dress money. Loved my labor more. Flora's voice patched through loft speakers, county filing complete farm deeded to Quinn Vale, effective now. Effective. My sister crawled forward, clawing my hem. Please, anything. I stepped back calm. Earn it like I did Pitchfork first. Pitchfork! Crowd roared approval, my aunt yelling, yes! From the front row, the band stopped, cold fiddle barrow dangling. My sister rocked sobbing deed ashes metaphor burning bright on screen. My father sank to a hay bale head, in hands real broken. My brother slunk to the bar, muttering defeat. I faced the guest mic in hand. Party's mine now. Mine. Pain flashed final, their golden girl shattered, but diamond power surged full. Revenge didn't whisper in fields. It harvested loud. The projector looped DNA proof as my sister scrambled up from dirt veil tangled in hay, lunging wild for the power cord dangling from rafters. Turn it off, she screeched, but I caught her wrist firm tractor reins, training kicking in, and yanked her back center altar, 200 guests, circling tight with phones high. Not till you hear this. Here. I grabbed the mic from the best man stand, feedback squealing sharp. Folks grandmas will blood, air only. Slide flipped Quinn Vale, 100% match. Blythe Vale, 0%. 0. My father charged forward, face purple. Lies, shut it down. I clicked remote fast, adoption papers scanned, crisp his signature faded at bottom. Your lie dad hid her 35 years. Hid! Guests gasped loud. My mother fainting theatrical into aunt's arms. My sister twisted free, clawing my dress. Fake test, I'm your sister. I held the mic close. You're not my sister. You're a fraud who stole my fields. The line hit like lightning, guests, roaring replay fingers twitching on screens. My brother shoved through. Give her the farm family. I faced him cold. Blood family's me. Flora's voice boomed from speakers I'd patched her live. County deed filed Quinn Vale sole owner $3 million. Filed. My sister sank again, knees buckling, slow bouquet crushing under her. My wedding. My life. Life. The groom bolted side door, tucks tails flapping. Guests whooped wild, one uncle yelling, burn it! Burn! I pulled the real deed from my pocket, the one she'd waved, holding it high. This forgery ends now. Leora, my lawyer, stepped from back row lighter, flicking alive. Witnessed. I touched flame to corner paper, curling orange ashes drifting on barn breeze. My sister lunged, desperate. No, my inheritance. Flames ate her name clean. Crowd erupted, thunderous cameras catching every spark. My father grabbed a chair, collapsing heavy. We needed her stable. I'd stabilize their loans with my first crop. My mother wailed from floor. Monster, you ruined us. Ruined. I dropped the last ash mic, catching crackle. You ruined yourselves. My brother swung wild, then fist grazing air. Bitch, I'll fight this fight. I sidestepped easy hay bale, breaking his stumble. Guests laughed sharp, ant snapping pics. Stay down, boy, law's hers. Law. He crawled back defeated. My sister rocked, sobbing makeup rivers on dirt. Please, anything left? Left. I knelt, level voice low, but mic clear. Pitchforks and shed earn it. Earn. The band struck up sudden fiddle-ripping fast guests dancing wild around ashes. My father reached shaking. Quinn Mercy for Blythe. Mercy, I stood tall. She never showed me. Never. Flora handed me the ownership stamp, wet ink gleaming. Thud on podium. Quinn Vale owner. Owner. Cheers deafened champagne popping spontaneous. My sister curled fetal veil shroud now. Not fair. Fair. I'd weeded her rose garden weekly. My mother crawled to her. My baby, adopted. Guests parted as I walked loft stairs projector, still glowing victory. Brother slunk bar corner nursing beer alone. Father sat broken head, bowed reel. Leora leaned close. Viral 20,000 views. Views. I exhaled deep pain from farm girl, flashing hot final time, but diamond roots grew stronger. My sister spotted me above, mouthing silent, why? I leaned mic down. Because blood tills its own soil. Soil. Barn shook with stomps, their golden rain burned to dust under my boots. Revenge didn't sow quiet. It reaped loud. The barn doors slammed behind me as I stepped into night air guests, still cheering from inside my sedan, pulling up gravel crunching with Flora at the wheel. Drive press is 2 minutes out, she said, tossing me keys. I hit gas hard, Lexington stars blurring overhead, her tablet open, showing live clips, sister's wedding, Burns Farm, air shocker, shocker. Their golden girl wasn't just down, she was uprooted. First text hit at midnight, my father voice note trembling. Quinn, come back. She's your sister's our sister. I parked in my cabin driveway, tea steaming cold. Was never blood. Live with it. Delete. Flora scrolled comments, legend, trending worldwide. My brother's call buzz next. Sis Blythe's catatonic, help her help. I blocked mid-sentence. She helped herself to my fields. By dawn, Leora emailed court stamps trespass order on my sister for farm property, plus inheritance filing locked tight. Breakfast sizzled between us at my kitchen island, Flora pouring coffee. 3 million secured, no appeals. Secured. My aunt rang, then voice breaking. Your parents are packing Blythe, screaming in the loft. Loft. I sipped black. Tell them eviction's noon. Clean boots. She hesitated. They won't. They will. Click. Week 2. My sister cornered me at the county clerk makeup, cake thick dress wrinkled. Give me the east pasture, just something. Her eyes darted wild. I slid a folder over. Lease option, rented, earn equity. No free rides. She snatched at nails breaking paper. This after everything. Everything. I met her stare, flat. Better than begging at weddings. She signed, shaking, muttering, ruined me, under breath, then stormed to her hatchback tires, spinning out on dirt. My father arrived at farm office precisely noon. Shirt ironed, but eyes sunken. 10 ranch hands waited quiet as I took the desk. Papers for the house sign over clean. Unanimous nod from crew. He cleared, throat rough. Quinn, I hit her wrong. Wrong. I pushed forms across. Sign retire to town lot. His hand shook on pen. And us. Sunday dinners. No land talk. He nodded, crushed ink drying final. Month 3. Harvest reports landed. Yields doubled, buyers lining up from the viral burn clip. Flora pops cider in the barn. Owner Vale. Fits perfect. Perfect. My sister texted once. Got diner job. Hate it. Thanks. I replied short. Earned it. No reply. My parents showed Sunday pie cooling on porch. Missed the soil. Missed. We ate quiet, their talk turning to recipes, not deeds. 6 months in wedding footage hit 15 million views. Farm value soared to 5 million, and my sedan, parked barnside, polished, claimed. My aunt forwarded my sister's eviction city apartment gone, waitress shifts now. Flora laughed over lunch. Roots win. I watched Lexington Hills from the porch, $3 million now, a dynasty, no more farmhand, just owner. They stole trust once, never touched title again. 1 year later, I signed harvest contracts from the farmhouse office, Lexington Hills, rolling golden through window $5 million in new equipment, gleaming in the yard legacy mine, no strings. My sedan waited driveway ready for family dinner, the first without deeds between us, my father's note plain, "Can we start clean guard? Clean." I texted yes, rules set. The drive curved past pastures radio humming, bluegrass soft. I parked barnside screen door creaking open. My mother greeted apron, flour-dusted smile tentative. "Quinn." Her hug landed light honest. My sister sat table-side diner uniform, pressed neat folding napkins careful. She looked up, nod genuine. "Hey, hey." From her massive, plate steamed with fried chicken and cornbread homestyle, no show. My father passed collards. "Heard about the vineyard deal. Smart." I nodded, spooning a bite. "Crew effort. Yields up 40%. My sister poured tea. "Mine's steady morning shifts. No handouts." "Steady." I met her gaze. "Works for you." She exhaled quiet. "That day, full sorry. No excuses." "Full." I accepted it. Cobbler followed spoons, scraping bowls, slow. My father leaned close. "We favored wrong. Lost you both." My mother nodded. "Learned on empty acres, roots matter." "Roots." I set spoon down firm. One rule ahead, truth only, no grabs. They agreed, instant palms flat on oak. No pushback. Back in my sedan, sunset-painted fields, red burden gone, absolute. Sister betrayal stabs deepest, but blood truth cuts cleaner. Don't let fake steal your roots, or you'll wake up harvesting their weeds. Claim your soil even if it uproots the family tree. That's true harvest. Thank you for listening to my story. If it hit home, smash subscribe for more raw family truths, and drop a comment. What's your biggest betrayal scar? Let's heal together.